Welcome everyone to Chess Whiz TV episode 138. Today is May 21st, 2015. We're gonna king some boom. We're gonna king go boom. We're gonna explode some kings today. It's been too long since we played Atomic Chess, that beautiful chess variant where everything blows up always. So we're gonna play that today, work on our skills a little bit. We're probably not gonna play really fast. We're gonna add some time so we can think about what we're doing and talk about what we're doing as we're doing it. I like Atomic Chess, even though it's much simpler than chess. And so I like, you know why I like it, by the way, guys? I was thinking about this. Why is Atomic Chess so great? It's because I win. And this is a trait of all human beings. Human beings don't like losing. They like competing, most of them, but not losing. So people find what they're good at, or at least what they win at, and they enjoy doing that more. I had the lovely experience of of experiencing that the hard way in my childhood, because my siblings, I was better at things than them, so they would never want to play with me. But then they got better and I would never want to play with them. So it was really clearly demonstrated. And yes, I have multiple siblings. Now we pretty much don't compete against each other because I just get crushed, except for the games in which I crush them, which would of course be chess because I'm Chess Whiz. But we won't talk about that anymore. Let's go play some Atomic Chess. Here we are at the website lichess.org. That's lichess.org. The best place to play chess, unless you disagree. Create a game. 1 minute, 4-second increment, atomic. Perfect, perfect, go, go, go. So we've put the game Seek out there. We've received a request to play Nicholas 1, but he didn't listen closely because he just wants to play Bullet, and clearly we are playing Atomic Chess today. So we're competing against King's Crusher as well. He's streaming at the same time Chess Whiz is, which means he's not really paying attention to the Chess Whiz TV schedule, because otherwise he'd want to stay out of the way, because all of his viewers are going to get slurped up into Chess Whiz TV. So poor King's Crusher losing his viewers. The move is knight h3, high. Whoops, that says he. Let's try again. High. Hey, he, high. So h6. I found that when knights go to the rim, that's not dim in Atomic. You got to keep them out with pawn moves. I do not even know this opening, and I am so bad at playing black in Atomic. So hopefully that's something I can improve at in this hour, because this is a 1 hour episode. Kings go boom. So in Atomic Chess, every time you capture something, like if I were to take this pawn, then the capturing piece is blown up as well. So if my pawn goes bam, my pawn disappears from the board when it captures. Also, everything a king's radius away is removed from the board in the explosion, hence the word atomic. I think this would be a good move. I think it's safe. I think it's safe. Here he comes. I take that, and then he goes check, and then I block that, and he takes this, which blows up my knight, and then I cannot not lose, which means I do. But if I take this, boom! That audio is so loud now. Then I could take on d2 and checkmate him, so he has to play d4. Now I have the ability to take this and block with knight, but it is super dangerous. This is very, very bad position to have a knight protecting you on this diagonal, because anything that explodes nearby will blow up the knight and kill you. So there is some danger here for sure. And he probably has a forced win. Queen h5, g6 forced. Now queen e5. Oh, check there. Okay, so knight here is forced. Any other move, he instantly wins. And now, oh, there's a common maneuver that my opponents play. Ignore that little misclick there. So now I capture with pawn, and then bishop b5 wins, checking. I cannot get out of the check. So in order to survive that, I have to take with queen, opening up the d8 square for my king, and I still lose because of bishop d7. So now my bishop is trapped, and I cannot take him or I will blow up my own king. So clearly the best move is e5, and boom, there goes my king. So I just lost that, pretty much a forced variation there. What did I do wrong? Let's take a look. Maybe I lose right after d5. Actually, this is so difficult to play as the black pieces, because one wrong step and white just beats you, especially these strong players like Ard Devon, very strong. So this move now, and I'm really, really in trouble. The knight's going to come in and check me. If I take it, I blow up all these good things that I don't want to lose. And as you can see, bad things happen. So let's play again. I'm going to get the white pieces, and that's way, way better. I like playing e4 in Atomic because, first of all, knight f3 is the most common move. So all of a sudden, my opponent is out of his book opening. And secondly, it takes center, and I like controlling the center. So his knight's on the rim. I'm going to stop that with the pawn move. Echesnico, I'm so sorry that you hate Atomic, because today is Atomic Day. We're going to be playing Atomic all day today. This knight on the rim stuff is interesting. Not sure exactly how to counter that. So I found good success with capturing this way, blowing up that pawn, and then d5, d6, d7. But I don't think I want to play that just yet. Instead, oh, interesting how he's blocked my wing pawns, my squares here, so I can't knight this way. And if I knight in, then a capture blows it up. So I have to be very careful here. Very careful. Let's F3, which is a stupid move in chess, but this is not that stupid. Pau Pooch 78 says, what is atomic? My answer to you is watch and see. Everything will blow up. Atomic is losing for black, according to Hold Your Horses Tight. That could be true. That could be true. It may be losing for black. In fact, it's certainly not losing for white. So it's either draw or losing for black. It could be a draw, unless it's already been solved. It really could be, because you've got the same quantity of pieces. So if black can defend properly, then you'll end up with the same quantity at the end. And endgames can be very drawish. And that's him capturing me on d4. Now I've got to worry about pawn coming in. Very scary for that to be happening. My counter to that is to push my pawn as quickly as I can. So he's going to have to play bishop e6 to stop e6, because the explosions in this area will not be healthy for his health. Oh, this is pretty good for me. I've got bishop g5 attacking the queen. If the queen moves, then I've got bishop e7. He loses, so he could have to play f6. And now bishop g5. Darelock wants to know where I got my shirt. It's actually a long story. It was my birthday. No, it was Christmas. It was Christmas, and a very good friend of mine gave it to me. He designed the logo up there, guys, the ChessWhiz TV logo. In fact, ChessWhiz TV didn't exist. This was the Christmas before ChessWhiz TV ever existed. And when I got this logo shirt, I was like, wow, this logo is so good. I need to start a show called ChessWhiz TV just to do it justice. So I did. And that's the story of the shirt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not what I intended. I should have at least played bishop e5 check first. Because king e2 is not safe. Other questions in chat? ChessWhiz is going to demonstrate that it's not a forced win for white. I don't feel as confident as you do. I have 4 seconds on the clock. I'm trying to block that pawn, because if it pushes again, then I am doomed, because I cannot capture it without blowing up my own king. So putting a piece in the way is my best chance. Now I have to move that piece. Out of time. Oh no, I'm not out of time. Bad luck. I need to run out of time here. That would be the most graceful way to lose. Now let's play here. If the knight moves, I've got checkmate on e7. So try moving the knight. We'll see how it works. Queen out. I just leave my queen there. I move here. Oh, I'm out of time. Oh, too bad. No, this is really, really difficult to defend. But if he takes my queen, I'm not in trouble. It blows up his own knight. So if I could get king d1, get out of the way of this pawn so that when it advances, I just take it, I might be okay. Some danger could occur. No, he can't move there because he can't move the knight. So maybe I'm okay after king d1. Maybe I'm okay here after king d1. Tough, tough. Tough, 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 tough. Very tough. He wants to play again. Great, I'll play you again. This is a very strong opponent. As you can see, 2,300, and I'm a lowly 2021. So this is a great way to practice Atomic, is to play someone better than you. Because really, I have to play knight h6 here. I'll learn that in my practice session for this episode. Now I take you. Okay, so this is a pretty balanced position right now. I've just bumped my pawn up 1 square, which in a chess game, this would make no sense. But in an Atomic game, this is important to cover these squares and get things away from your king. Don't clump up things next to your king. You will certainly have one of them explode and kill your king. So what was I saying? This is a great way to practice, is play someone better than you. It's sometimes hard to find someone better than you. Playing that to keep the knight from coming in a little bit. Now I've got a modicum of safety, but I know he's planning knight here, take bishop down, so let's play a6. Stupid move in chess, brilliancy in Atomic. I have to take that, because otherwise he takes this, blowing me up, and if I move the pawn, then bam. But uh-oh, no, he has a forced win now. Oh, this game is so hard. Wait, maybe I'm okay with this. No, I'm not. He takes here. So I have to move this. And then queen f7. And boom, boom, boom. So once again, a forced loss for ChessWhiz. Cannot play the black pieces. So it turns out a6 was not safe, I think. I think that's my mistake right there, because I'm not protecting well enough against some of these queen shenanigans. So what I need to play is maybe e6 is what I was thinking. But e6, knight b5, take, bishop take, bishop b5. There's nothing to capture there. So the bishop is sitting there on b5. I have to play knight c6 because he's going to capture this pawn, blow up my king. At that point, he can play queen h5 check. I have to block that, and then queen Where does his queen go from there? I'm looking way ahead in this position, but I've got the pawn on e6, so I guess he can't move any of these squares. Maybe I'm okay, because the bishop covers c5. Wow, I've lost too many times to this queen stuff. This bow, 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 but I still like e4. I still like e4, so I appreciate your time, Artavan, just beating me over and over. This is pretty nice. This is boring. Play some real chess variant. Well, it's boring because I'm losing over and over. If I were winning, I'd be excited. This would be very exciting. But if you don't like Atomic, all I can really say to you is, well, just watch a different episode of Chess Wiz TV. We don't play Atomic Chess every time. So we'll be okay. So he captured me this way and then started this advance. And it was just deadly, just destructive. So let's do the same thing to him. Let's capture and then do that with our pawn. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. And what he played here... because I'm thinking about kind of colors reversed. We had this position where I pushed, and he brought his bishop out like this, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, so strong. Okay, so he's going to play bishop e6. Rather problematic. I got to block his pawn. This is boring. Play some real chess. I like this stream. Keep it going. So we're getting some differing opinions in chat, but that's okay. There's multiple human beings in the chat, so that would make sense that we'd have multiple opinions as well. This is scary, scary. Okay, so maybe bishop c4 wasn't best because I'm about to blow up my own bishop with this capture, which I think I'll just do. Because if he takes me here, I'm destroyed. And if I push, I could push. No, then knight c2 is pretty bad. Okay, I'll blow up my own bishop. My bishop is gone, but I could take a7, which means his normal move would actually be pawn a5. When you open up a file like this, often the pawn gets moved 2 spaces. Yes, the games are recorded on twitch.tv/chesswiz. You are getting streamed in the face, Artavan. Hope that's okay with you because it's happening whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, well, then you shouldn't be playing, I suppose. Atomic 0 minutes 1 second added is the real chess variant. Interesting. Are there atomic training tactics? Yes, but they don't exist. Is there a programming stream after this? Yes, there is. Half an hour after the end which is about, if you're watching live, 75 minutes from now. An hour and 15 minutes from now, the programming stream will start. But don't go away because there's going to be interesting stuff between now and then as well. Queen f6. Oh, super scary. So the obvious threat is he's going to take this pawn and blow me up. There's not a lot of easy ways to prevent that. I've got knight f3, lose everything. I've got queen f3, lose everything. And I've got pawn f3, lose everything. I can lose everything in a variety of ways. Let's lose everything in this manner. We still don't have an engine for Atomic. That's true, DD Razor. We don't, which is interesting because an engine would be really good. Computer AI would be really, really good at Atomic chess because it's relatively... few options each move. Let's just lose my stuff. I mean, take my things because I need to go checkmate him. I'm already down a little bit, so I can't spend my time not losing my pieces. I need to spend my time blowing him up. So let's just keep advancing this thing. He's low on time, so I've got a shot at winning this game. Castles? You crazy, man? You crazy. I guess all I'm threatening here is his queen. That's all. That's not much. He's low on time, though. He's got to make a quick move. I've got queen up. Take that. I've got bishop h6, but he can blow himself up. So in, I'll go here. No, 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 c4. Oh, no! I lose my everything. I lost my everything. Let's save my everything over from this side of the board. Don't have much left on the board. Let's go checkmate him quick. Blow yourself up, man. Here, I've got to make the perfect move, which would be that move. Nope, that's not perfect. Nope, 91 wins. He's threatening. Oh, no, I can move this thing. Whew, so alive. If I could play knight f6, I could win. So I'm so alive right now. I'm so breathing. Check. Oh, didn't expect that. What do I do with my rook? I move it there. This is weird. Whoops, I meant to capture. Oh well, mouse slips are okay, except in Atomic. So this is pretty bad. I'm sure I'm blown up right now. No! So I wouldn't have died in that manner if I hadn't mouse slipped F4. However, I'm still lost, as you can see, because when you get to an endgame like this, it's really the quantity of pieces and not the quality that matters. I've got knight and rook against knight and bishop, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, I suppose I should be playing rook h2 and trying to get my rook through, and that would get a draw, perhaps, where I try to get in, blocks with bishop, try to get in, blocks with bishop, try to get in, blocks with bishop, and he just blocks, try to block the file so I can't get it. So maybe I can get a draw with a repetition there, but probably not. He would blow up my rook with something, right? So I've got 2 things and he has 2 things. That's all that matters. And when you look at pawns, he's ahead 2 pawns, so he's going to win because he's going to promote one eventually. So I'm reading the chat now because I was really focused on that and I wasn't able to read the chat during that game. I've yet to understand the explosion mechanics. That's all right with you, Abyss. All right with me. Here are the rules. There's a link. Programming stream. Yes, that's happening after this show. C6, F6, so smart. Losing on any move. This guy is masochist. Is that how you pronounce that? E3, E6. Is this safe? Let's define that word. Define. Because it's obviously a compliment, right? It's an eponym. Okay, now I have to look that up. A word name for a person. What? Oh, cool. I'm named after Mr. Masoch, which is gratification from his own pain and humiliation. Of course, I knew that. I looked it up for the sake of the viewership because I already knew what that meant. Which means I love losing and hurting myself, and I don't know if I entirely agree with that. But at first I thought it meant that I was really boastful, which I also have to agree with. G6, I think, keeps me safe. Yes, in this same channel, the programming stream will be. It's on ChessWhiz TV. Bishop C5 now. I've had this position before. Such a hard position. Yeah, it's me time. I don't know what to do, and this is like opening book. I just keep losing and losing because I can't find the right moves. So A6, maybe I lose that way. Bishop C5, I do lose against knight B5. Take that, and then bishop B5, I block that, and then everything just comes in. So I think that's my only salvation, is to cover B5 more, because he's going to sacrifice all of his pieces on B5. Now I'm losing. I take that this way. I have to move my d-pawn. I'll move it 1 square. Square. He adds me more time. And now he blows up everything I have, which is pretty disappointing for me. I hate losing everything. He's got another check. He's got a checkmate. He's got... This is stupid. Can't lose, so I got to block that. And now I lose. No! Oh, maybe I am a masochist. I didn't look up how to pronounce it. Pronouns. Oh, here we go. A YouTube video.
Masochist.
I'm a masochist, but I don't have a woman's voice. That's too bad. So thanks for killing me again. Let's go again. Hurt me some more. D5 is the only move that doesn't lose. D5, huh? Improving skills got some skills, and he's here to tell me that I should have played D5. I'm not sure at what point, but knight F5 and BF5 wins on A6. Okay. Bishop F5, nice. Getting some suggestions from that last game, but I'm not exactly sure at what point, so I'm not that benefiting from it. So this is that position where, you know, he took me here and crushed me this way. So then I tried to take him here and crush him this way, and it totally failed. My bishop c4 was just blocked by bishop e6, and then I couldn't do anything awesome. So let's see what we can do to improve on that. I think the capture is good. We're gonna march. The difference is, I think just bishop e3 right now. Block that pawn. I can march my pawn down. Once it reaches this point, he's dead, so he's going to have to prevent it from going 2 squares. I solved Atomic a few years ago with the help of a chess engine. I'm going to put this on the screen for you YouTube viewers who can't see the chat. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you can watch live on twitch.tv. You just have to tune in Tuesday and Thursday, or Thursday, at 6 p.m. GMT. So Improving Skill says he solved Atomic a few years ago. That's really fascinating. Because you're allowed to use notes, but you're not allowed to use chess engine help, of course. So why don't you just write down how to win Atomic as white, and then you could reference those notes and have a rating of infinity. Let's check. What we're going to do right now is go to players on this website and go improving skill. Oh, improving skull. Watch out for him. And look at that. He's King of the Hill top 10 because he won my King of the Hill tournament. Congratulations, improving skill. But in Atomic, he's only 2290 and his rating has been going downward. And that tells me maybe you haven't solved it entirely. Okay, I have 10 seconds left for the whole game. That seems reasonable. Start marching that pawn. He has to play bishop. So I don't know what g6 is for. Because he has to play bishop d6 to stop this thing from totally destroying him. So he plays bishop d7. I push. He cannot take, or queen d8 is checkmate. So he does something not to lose his queen, right? And then I just win anyway. Okay, so at this point, he adds me time. Very good, very good. I take knight takes. I take knight in. I think I'll push here. If he captures, everything blows up. Except he had the pawn. He could take this way and save his own pawn. But then I've got d6. My queen survives, so I think he's in trouble. In trouble. Here I could take with pawn, which this is pretty radical of him to play. But I'm actually going to block that as well because I love little smiley faces on the board. And this is just like happy face with no eyes. This is the one eye for both faces. Okay, 8 seconds left to find the perfect move. We're going to go d6 because that's my plan. If he castles, I get his queen, which is appealing. I love taking people's queens. Hold Your Horses Tight asks me in chat, are you the guy who created lichess.org? Thank you for wondering that. That's a compliment that you wondered that. I mean, that's pretty much like saying you're so wonderful because maybe you created lichess.org. But no, my good friend Thibault did. And he is in the stream right now watching the show. So that's pretty cool. It's like second closest to creating it is having the person who created it in your stream. That's the closest I could ever get to creating such an awesome website. So it's cool though. It's cool to have him in the stream. How are you going to not lose to that move? Look at that. Explode, explode, explode. You run, I bam. So this e-pawn's kind of scary, but look at, I got 4 major pieces and he has 2 moderate pieces. So we have to not let those pieces kill me, which is going to be pretty hard. I could take one of them. I'm actually going to go try to checkmate him because I was really close to taking that knight. Really close to just blow up the knight, right? Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Uh-oh. I have to take the knight. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. I was super worried, but now I'm less worried. Knight in, so I have to stop knight there. No. That was the wrong move. I lose. Can you believe it, guys? Can you believe it? Chesswiz loses when he's got 2 rooks ahead of his opponent, and he still loses. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's rewind to the position where Chesswiz is winning. So do you guys think I'm winning here? Because I'm ahead by 2 rooks. But this is scary. If I move my king, then he promotes. Ow. I'll just type out. He's like, thanks, GG's, GG's. That stands for good games or great grandmothers, depending on the context. Usually good games. So I was really considering g4 here to keep the knight out, but it's only a matter of time till he puts a knight on this square, right? I have to cover these squares. That's what I have to do. Totally wrong plan to not be covering those squares. That's what I need to do. Because if I keep his knight out of these, then my king can stay here forever and ever. Amen. And he'll never boot my king, which means it's safe. So that was how I lost. His knight got to this square specifically. So I don't even need to push. In fact, I should keep it back here because that's one of the 4. And it's guarding this one, which is another of the 4. So I just need to cover these 2. So I should have played rook up, which I did. Knight in, take, okay, knight here. So now I need to cover these 2, and look how far he is. 2 squares, whoops, 2 squares diagonally. This is really, really difficult for a knight to do. If you go home and do your homework, be like, how does a knight go 2 squares diagonally? The answer is slowly, because it's got to go 1, 2, 3, 4 moves to reach that location. So in order to protect myself then, I can just go here. He wants to get here or here. So he plays here, then I play here. Then he plays here, then I play here. Now I'm covering this square. And he plays here, and then I play here. And I'm in the square. There's no way he's going to get it. So I could have kept him out of both of those squares. I could have kept him out of all 4 of these squares the other night, which means I think I would win eventually. I would get this thing out here and checkmate him. Ah, could have beat you, Artavan, I think. Oh, my extra rooks would have done it if only I had been smarter. In another universe, I am smarter. Unfortunately, it's not this universe. Okay. Depolarizing says, hate the ball. When is crazy house, bug house coming? Yeah. The answer is never. Finally gonna win one. So close, extra tofu, but instead of winning, I got less tofu. Take the knight, Zaga's creator. No, he's not. But I do like this face, so I'm gonna send it back to you in the chat. There's me saying that. It's like, wow, he went to school with Magnus Carlsen. Not believed. Rook takes a6 or monster chess. That's what happens when you combine two different people talking about different things at the same time. Okay, my choices are rook takes a6 or monster chess. I'm not sure which one I should choose. Obviously, rook takes a6. Trade knights for anything. Yeah, I stink at atomic. Oh, that's what that smell is. It's you playing atomic. Knight b4 better than knight c5 probably. Wins extra pawn. Oh1, 4 moves, blah, blah. Chess. Do you know math? Do you know math? Yeah, actually, I met math last year, and she's pretty nice. Thanks for asking. Now I have to defend as black, but look at that. I'm fighting against Diskful, and that's a much easier opponent. Uh-oh. 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 Worry about knight b5. Knight b5. Knight d4. f3. Oh, he'd play f4 actually, allowing the queen to come flying out. Super scary. I'm in trouble. Okay, he doesn't play knight. Okay, so I can cover this a little better. I think a6 actually. I always lose. I lose when I play c6 and I lose when I play a6. It's like it's a lose-lose situation, literally. We'll see how it goes with this move though. It really can't win. Atomic chess is pretty difficult if you're the black pieces. Relatively difficult. I'm going to view myself. That's going to help boost my viewership numbers. Getting an ad saying that I'm going to get some pretzel satisfaction. I can't deny that. What about here? Oh yeah, so strong. Threatening checkmate, or threatening exploding everything including you. And then when I take, oh boom, boom, boom. So he plays c3, I take that, boom, boom, boom. I'm going to win. Disk is just not as strong as Artavan. That's what we've pretty much learned. Hello to V2E boy. That's the first time I've ever, boom, seen you in the chat. So I just have to say, welcome to ChessWhiz TV. If you're watching for the first time or the second time, maybe you should check out the vid site at chesswiz.tv. But you have to spell ChessWhiz like it's up here, which is, let me draw arrows for you. Oh, that direction. You have to put the H in whiz. So be sure to do that and you'll be golden, which means you'll weigh a lot and you won't corrode. How do I not lose? Not losing is one of my favorite things to do. You got knight g4. Relax. b5 IMHO. Just reading the chat here. Got some elite messages in the chat. Yeah, poof out my pawns a little bit. Oh, looking pretty poofy. Excellent. It's hard to click on all of them. Takes a fast right-clicky button. Wizard is spelled wrong. Wizard is spelled wrong. Yeah, well, I'm not named after a wizard. I'm named because one of my greatest skills is whizzing. I'm just kidding. That's not why I'm named that, but wouldn't that be awesome if the secret meaning were actually tinkling, if you know what I mean, of ChessWhiz? I'm laughing just thinking about it. Oh, I'm taking your queen. Should I take his queen? I'm way ahead, so I should. Seems logical. Now I have 5 pieces against his 3, and I have 7 pawns against his lesser quantity. I really can't lose. I just can't lose. I got so much stuff. Your glass is huge and orange. Wow, chat, you're profound today. You're just absolutely profound. If I wanted to find some really deep reading material, I think I would just read chat. Fortunately, I don't. But you're about to lose. Bishop g2. Pretty painful. I told you, Bishop g2. Did you not listen? Now I just need one more checkmate. And then we'll be all full up on checkmates. Let's use this pawn for it. So there's some danger if a file opens up and an enemy rook suddenly appears near my king. But I'm going to go with that will never happen as my solution to that problem. Push or take? Take or push? Let's take. Smartest move here for him is rook a7, but I don't think he knows that. Threatening all this messy stuff, so I have to take him. And then it's his turn. Whereas if he takes me right now, erase all this stuff. Erase! Then it's my turn if he just takes my rook. Which the result of that is the difference between a win and a loss. That's a lot of Fs. You're going to get a ban if you don't stop. He did know the move. But I'm surviving. Actually, I think rook a1 was best. There's no way for me then to stop. Oh yeah, this still works because the knight can block the pawn. I win. 5 pawns against 5. How do I win? I have 7 things and you have 5. That's how I win. Oh, you have 6 things. So I'm ahead by 1 thing. So let's promote it, whatever it might be. When everything is gone, I will have 1 thing remaining, which I will promote. Well, I actually don't want everything to blow up, do I? If everything goes up, entirely everything, then I can't win with my queen. Oh, I can win right now. Ha ha. GG. There's this weird thing where enemy kings get next to your king. They're right next to each other, kissing each other. It's like, how do I blow you up without blowing me up? It gets really annoying. So you need him to have a few things on the board just so that you can get him next to one of them and then blow up that thing, which blows up him. Hold your horses tight goes for a casual game, which is so weird. Casual? Not sure if that's enough question marks. Let's add some of those just to show that I'm really mean business. So let me show you the strength of casual atomic chess. When you're playing casual, you really bring the pain. V2 eBoy, you will get a temporary ban, which means you can come back after 600 seconds. Let's move a real pawn and then win. Which is a long time, V2 eBoy, so next time don't fill the chat with letters unless they have meaning. Your letters did not. So I'm going to play crazy bad. This is actually really strong, but I'm going to say it's bad. It's part of my strategy. You're still allowed to watch the stream, version 2 boy. You're just not allowed to watch the stream so loudly. This is going to win. Bam, bam, bam. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. If you guys are watching, wondering, oh, where's your queen, dude? Where's your queen? This is going to hurt. Center is opened up, and I have a queen. You have a king that'll blow up pretty soon here. Yeah, so my obvious threat here is queen takes d7. That's the immediate threat, which blows up his king, so that's an instant win. So he either needs to block that off with that move. Blocking it off with this move does not work because I take with bishop. And now look at this. I actually... Problem with atomic. Check is not forcing if your king is going to go boom. Good game, sir. Whoops. Let's get that punctuation correct. There we go. Okay. Good game, Horler Horses. What I've learned from you is you're better at chess than atomic. Let's play against the crowd. And we got another game against Disc, which is going to be close. My last game against him was F3. So good guarding these squares. My last game against him, I was the black pleases. So now that I'm the white pleases, it'll be easy. Easy to win. Sorry, Hold Your Horses. I know you're a great player. It's just really bad luck that you joined on Atomic Chess Day, because Atomic Chess is not even close to chess. And look at this. Look at this. Knights toward the center? What are you thinking? A knight on the rim is brilliant. So d5 or c3. If d5, knight b4, I take, blowing up his knight. He has to move this pawn, so he does. No, he just takes me on c2. Okay, so let's not allow that. Let's not allow any shenanigans. Let's kill him later. You're playing weird. I've never seen a knight do that. Or should I say, you're playing weirdly. He cannot take, or queen takes d7, checkmate. This is Atomic Chess, by the way. If you just clicked on Chess with TV and you're like, what in the world? This is not even chess. You're right. It's not even chess, so don't worry. It's a chess variant. Push again. This is just so smart. I so smart. Now what can I do? This will work, guys. Knight here, knight here, knight here, I win. So obviously he's going to move that knight. Oh, he's just going to... What? I'm going to take that with one of my things. Is it going to be the bishop or the knight? The knight. Because that keeps things balanced. We each have a bishop. Whereas if I have a bishop against his knight, it might be hard to deal with that. That was the wrong move. That was a good move, though. Slows him down a little bit. He takes me, and now I can advance this guy. Still playing chess here. Queen is coming in now. Look at that. He'll lose if I get queen h6. Atomic is so hard. Rook up to block, kind of dangerous because it's under attack. I can't move now. Knight in. Blow up that knight. I am ahead by 1 unit, which would be 1 pawn here. Ooh, queen coming in. How do I not lose that? Let's block that way. Really scary. If queen b5, I have to play c4 or queen d3. If c4, then queen b4. I could block with knight c3. Oh. We're doing the simple thing and just trading queens. Pick up your rook. Seems good. Block that bishop. It's better not to have enemy bishops in front of your king like that. You know, it's not completely game over if he gets that right now, but it's better just not to allow it. Knight b5. And he can't take. So knight b5 is strong here. If he takes, he loses both things. Or one thing. It's just a trade, right? So now we each have 7 pawns, but I have an extra rook. So easy win. I just have to be smart about it. I'll take that. Let's trade rooks. It's a bad deal because I got spare rooks. Please, 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 according to the chat, please play regular chess. The explosions are hurting my ears. He didn't say that part. The answer is, okay, next episode. Tuesday, May 26th at 2 p.m. Pacific, no, 2 p.m. Eastern. I will play real chess, and I will invite you to join me. Check. Oh, don't do that. I'll lose my thing. Let's just push here. Okay. If he takes, I lose my rook, so. Oh, his king. No, don't get near my king. If his king gets near my king, I got a problem. Do not catch me. Nope. Nope. Oh, stupid. I should have gone diagonally. Now he can move next to me. No problem. I'll blow that up and get myself a queen. Way better than a rook. I'd like to have closed position, so I'll push. And then I'll lock up these pawns. That could be useful. I think I have to take that. Definitely safer. Queen. Now I can win. Maybe. There's these weird things where you get stalemates also. So I can win on this f6 pawn, guys. Watch my watch my technique. So I cannot take his king without blowing up my king. So as long as he continues to kiss me, he'll be just fine. But I have a trick for him. I cry every time. So he's okay for now, but here's my plan. I'm going to put my king in the corner. He cannot stop me. Even if he blocks me, I just wait and then he has to move out. So then my king's in the corner. Now he only has 3 squares he can move to. One of them is deadly. If he moves here, I take the pawn and he loses. So that leaves him with 2 squares he can move to. Maybe I can't win. Yep, I can. This is going to be so cool. Okay, so I'm going to place my queen in the perfect location, which is here. And then I'm going to run my king like this. He's going to be like, no, no, come with me. Oh. Oh, I can't do anything interesting. So let's go over that. Queen f8. And then my king is going to run this way. In order to survive, he has to follow it. But as soon as my king gets here, he's in trouble. He can't follow, or bam, on f6, and he loses. So he's being drawn through the gauntlet of death. Queen f8, that worked. King h8 is wrong. You're right. Here we go. So you have to follow me, and you have to follow me. Checkmate. Checkmate. How did that work? How did you survive that? Maybe I draw him through the other way. Yeah, draw him through the other way, like this. King right here. When his king is here and my king is here, then king h6, he only has 2 squares that he can follow me on, and both of them I blow him up. Seems good. Oh, this is even better. Diagonal. You must follow. You must follow, and then I blow you up. Wow! This is atomic theory right here. It doesn't even exist in real chess. Not even close. He offers a draw. I think I'll send him an O with a hat on it. Oh! Like, are you about to lose? Then why would I take your draw? Oh, yeah. So sometimes it's hard to win at atomic. In fact, if these pawns were not on the board, these 6 here, I could not win that game because he could always just hug me forever. Obnoxious, obnoxious ending. But usually you can find a way if there's other pieces on the board. Let's play against him again. Okay. C6, F6, so strong. I always play this way. Even in chess. That's how good it is. Do I worry now, or do I just take the knight? I mean, this is so symmetrical, it's uncanny. I really can't believe it. What if I take? Do I die? I think I'm okay. He's going to play e4. And then I've got one move before queen h5 and bishop b5 come out. So in one move I have to survive. I would think e6 is my move. Because then the queen check, I block that. Oh no, then queen here, I lose. "15 seconds. Oh, d4, that's so different. Now it's bishop coming out. Running low on time. Oops, that's the wrong move. No, no, no. Bishop g5, I lose. No, nope, that was the wrong move. No, here, take my queen for free and blow up my king at the same time. And how about a bishop just for fun? Man, oh, stupid chess whiz. What could I play instead? Clearly that's the wrong move. I guess I could just play e6. You know, I can always knight f6 to block that. That's obnoxious. Atomic chess is so obnoxious. I can't even believe I'm still alive. I should just commit suicide. I shouldn't actually. I'm only joking. Sometimes I say things and I'm joking, and the way you can tell when I'm joking or not is if my lips are moving. If I'm speaking without my lips moving, I might be serious. But if my lips are moving, I'm joking. It's a good rule of thumb for Chess Whiz TV. Oh, got a strong center here. Now he's trying to copy Artaban. My pawns are up. Ready for warp speed. In no other chess variant, you get to just move your pawn over and over and over till you win. I mean, it's pretty nice chess, if you ask me. Knight c3, then knight b4, knight b5. Takes, blow up 2 things. Takes, blow up 2 things. Does that seem reasonable? Yeah. Seems fun. We're each going to lose a huge section of our army in exchange for a knight. But since it happens to both of us, it's completely fair. Got a list of challenges here. Fake Grandmaster wants to play. SRXA, a good friend of mine, wants to play. Rondep, a strong player who is not a strong atomic player, wants to play Fast Game. And Weird Jump, who I've never heard of but is quite highly rated. and has a weird name. Weird jump is weird. Also wants to play. Check. It's like a symmetrical game. If I move my f-pawn to just get out of that, then you obnoxify me. So let's blow you up. Now I cannot take you without getting behind a material. But how about a symmetrical position? Symmetry has a certain beauty to it. Certain stupidity. Knight here is much safer. If knight f3, then capture, and I lose my knight. So my plan for getting my rook out should actually be maybe h4, rook h3 in a round. I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing? Are you getting your rook out that way? Is that your plan? I don't see it working. I know it annoys me when my king gets stuck behind a bishop, so I will counter annoy him. So let's get that rook out. The best way... Can't get my rook out at all. Seriously. Let's just go f4. Oh, I've got a problem. He pushes, I cannot knight a4, or he takes here, blowing out my knight. Okay, that's your move. This could be a problem. Should I take that knight? Starting to get annoying. I'm not sure what to do. I think I'm okay. Just keep pushing. Open up a slot for my rook here to annoy him. Haha. Boom. And now... Now what? That was dumb. That was a dumb move. I should have just played rook f7 and let him do the painful part. Let's promote this thing. Is it a draw? He should be playing e5, pushing his pawn. Oh, this is bad for you. Now when you take, your knight goes. Now you have to give up your knight for that thing, which you do. I guess it's a draw. I mean, I don't really see. Okay, so I do have a knight, so maybe I'll go check in with my knight. Knight here, maybe. I could take that. Doesn't get me anywhere to take it, so I won't. I really want to capture two things with one. Bishop e6, huh? Did I miss this move at one point? I'm okay with the pawn arriving there because my king never has to move. What's going to happen? I think I can win this. Let's block that pawn. Not sure what to play here. It's a draw. I would assume this is a draw. We have an equal quantity of things, but I do have a knight. I could maybe get a trick. Like, I take this pawn and blow up his bishop at the same time. Seems like a good trick. Not that I can do it, but I could take the pawn again here. want to get a move where I can check him and check him and check him and take this pawn, which I am getting closer. It's really impossible for him to allow me to trick him, though. I mean, I don't think there's any moves that allow me to trick him. Okay. Just keep checking you. Maybe something good will come of this. I want to take the pawn. So the knight check does not get me toward my goal. But that doesn't matter. I want to check you. Now your king is getting near my king, which is interesting. I could take that. I guess I'll do that. You can never take anything with your king. Maybe I can win this. Watch this. My king never moves. My bishop never moves. My knight takes this pawn and I promote. This could work. This could work. Yeah. I don't know a lot about endings, but I just keep making moves till it starts looking better. Because he can't take anything with his king. You can never capture anything with your king or it blows up. So this has been a very long game where I will now maybe win because I'll get a queen here. But it's not over yet because he's hugging me. Obnoxious hugger. I'm not sure how to improve my position from here. Oh, I could force his king off. Watch, king up, then queen e1. He cannot take or it blows up his king, so that's an illegal move. The king is forced out. Check. I could check here. He can't take with pawn. I'll check here. Can I win this? Now check here. Yes, and he cannot move there. I take him. He cannot capture. So, but he's next going to move there. Which I can't prevent. I could lose. But I would prefer to win if I could find a way. If I ever move my king, he promotes. At that moment, I cannot capture the thing that promoted because it would blow up my king. And so he promotes to queen and I have to move away. So that I should never, ever, ever move my king. This could work. Now I need to pass. Oh, it's not going to work. He pushes this pawn. Oh, he's going to be in stalemate. This will be stalemate, actually. He cannot move here or here. He cannot take anything. Yeah, if I take that pawn, it's stalemate. Stalemate! Good game. It's a draw. You can't move out anywhere. What a weirdness. I mean, mind-blowingly, mind-twistingly, more like a twist. I mean, I wasn't really blown. There was nothing exploding. It's just this weird knot of pieces twisting my mind into ugliness. Well, good game. That was a long ending. Just for the record, that game was 60 moves. It's not that long for a chess game, but it's pretty long for an atomic game, considering that most atomic games don't even last. Let's play Weird Jump. Someone I've never heard of before, but has a rating higher than mine, and he's also good at 3-check chess and King of the Hill chess. So fun variant player account. He doesn't even play regular chess, you see. These are the slow chess games. Weird endgame indeed. Weird. Well, this game will be hopefully different. I don't want to play another really long ending. I love this. I love this right here. I'm just going to win. I don't know why someone as strong as Weird Jump would do this. Oh, b5. I guess that's how you're going to survive. If you move your knight in, I take b5. So I can't move anything. So the downside is I can't move anything. Like, I'm not trying to improve my position here. So I'll just move a pawn, wait. because there's not enough room on the board. Extra Tofu says that was me. Good game. Good game, Extra Tofu. If that was you, good game to you. And if that wasn't, then you're lying on the internet, which is against the law. Now I'll take and use the d-pawn rush strategy. Maybe I should have taken before e5. I mean, before he pushed, it would work also. Interesting. Well, now we're in this position, so let's not waste time thinking about that other position. We're going to finish this game up with a white victory and play one more game, and then that's the end of the chess show. After the chess show, we're going to have a short break where I'm going to share some interestingness with you, and then we're going to do the Chess Whiz Arcade, which is a programming show. So that'll occur approximately 30 minutes from now, just so you know what's happening. And if you're on YouTube, you can find both of them on YouTube. Episode 3 is coming up of the Chess Whiz Arcade. Push. Push, push. I don't see anything better here. That looks good. How does he stop that? He pushes. That's what he does. And then if I take blowing this, and he pushes again, and I push, and he pushes again, and I lose. Wow. What about a different move? Yeah. Yeah. What move? Yeah. What move? I don't know what move. Let's blow up all my stuff. Here's the idea. He takes me. Oh, he doesn't take me. Okay, I have to think quickly now. That was a weird move. Definitely going out on a limb here. Getting myself checkmated. I lose. I lose. Bishop e2. You're so good. I had to play queen f3 to protect myself, and then I would still lose my queen, so that wouldn't be that great, but that was the only way to survive there. I really expected something more like this. Pawn takes pawn, blowing my knight, then bishop a3, then b4, I can't take or lose my bishop, and then bishop b5 check, and I'm off and running because the b pawn is moved, but that didn't happen. So we're going to play one more game. I love Rondep. I love you, Rondep. So I'm actually going to play my final game against you. It's a faster time control, also just 2 seconds added, which is going to pick up the pace of the show a little bit, considering it's the last game, and start wrapping it up. So which means ramping it up, right? It's just one letter away if you spell it badly. So seems similar to me. So this will be the last game of the show, and then we will do more things after that. If you are watching on YouTube, you should watch live at twitch.tv/chesswiz. Yes, Sakramas, I am a programmer, and you should hang around for the programming show. You will like it. It's JavaScript game programming. We're making an arcade game that is chess-themed. So I'm trying not to lose here. I'm not sure how to reply to this message. It's a little bit disconcerting, especially when it's being immortalized for all time on YouTube. So anything I type here is really going to come back to bite me when I'm running for the presidency. Really going to be like, wow, President Wiz typed "I love you" in the chat. He's probably gay, and I won't be able to disprove it. I mean, how do you really disprove that for sure? So it'd be pretty scarring. I better not reply. Is everything going to move to b5? Are you just going to lose all your pieces on b5? Is that your plan? I think this will hold. Unlocking bishop f or c5. It's actually important because queen check I block and queen c5 after all the shenanigans here could be really dangerous. But with the bishop covering that square, I'm okay. Because I lost that earlier. And start taking things earlier on. I got the queen doing this stuff to me. It was very painful. Very painful. So do I take one more time? I guess so. Knight f6, knight c6 forced after bishop e5. He checks first. Oh, he uses his queen. Queen b5. No bishop. Okay. And all of these squares are covered. This was what I was looking at when I was playing d or e6 here. When I played this move, I saw this position in my head, and I thought, I got it. I got this. I got this, man. Don't worry. You know, it may not be true, but that's what I thought anyway. I can't play Atomic. Good! Because you're trying to, and I'm your opponent. It's very lucky for me. Got knight g4 here. He can't take or he loses his queen. I've also got take the queen for free. That's pretty appealing right now. But now knight g4, he can lose his queen if he wants. In fact, he has to take it because knight f2 is checkmate to his king. Boom. So you have to take that, and then I'm doing pretty well, but I have no time at all. So let's play quickly. Whoa, 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 so scary. Anything could happen here. It's happening in no time. There's no time. Oh, this is a faster game. There's only 2 seconds increment. That's what's going on. Let's just keep pushing this. Seems good. Yeah, this looks great. And now, check. And here. And here. Checkmate! Whew! Wow, the time went to 0. We had to play really fast, but I did hold it together. Rondep, don't feel bad. Don't worry. You still have 2 arms. And actually, that's really good because if you think about it, 2 arms is so useful. You could not juggle watermelons with just 1 arm. So, and the other thing about 2 arms is that you really didn't like earn those arms. It's not like you worked really hard and saved up your money and then purchased the arms. You were given them by Arm Acme Company. I don't know who gave you your arms, but they're really great. So you should thank the giver of arms for your arms right now. And Rondep, you should not feel bad because you still have both your arms. And if you don't, well, then you're just really unlucky because most people have 2 arms. And let's say GG, that's the last game of the show. So I hope you enjoyed the show. That was Atomic Chess. If you want to try Atomic Chess yourself, you can visit the chess website I was playing on. That's lichess.org, and you can create Atomic Chess games and blow your own mind. You can find lots more ChessWhiz TV on the YouTube channel. Best way to find it, of course, is just browse to chesswiz.tv. You got links to Twitch, you got links to YouTube, you got links to the forums where you can type blah 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 in the LiChess forums and the ChessWhiz team. By the way, there is a ChessWhiz team. If you're just feeling like you love ChessWhiz and you want to join more ChessWhizy things, if you go to this chess website and you're like, okay, what do I do? Press escape, bam, and you're in the menu. The menu icon is up there. And then you click Teams, right? And then you're like, where's ChessWhiz? I want to find the ChessWhiz team. It'd be the best team. There it is, ChessWhiz TV. We're the fans and viewers of ChessWhiz TV. So you can actually find episode updates here. Here's the special guest National Matching Proving Skill. It never happened. You can see the guest appearance has been postponed. That was too bad. But some best players are in this team, including some Lums and some Nims. So those are some pretty good players. So join the team. Then you'll be notified of any updates by the little. Let me just show you that too, because I'm just blah blah blah. Just won't stop talking. Over here where there's like things happening. Look, depolarizing is following me. If I post in that team, you'll see something show up over here with the post information. So it's a good way to keep up on the chesswiz.tv on the show. And then of course you can just browse to chesswiz.tv, and then down here I have some latest news. Up next, Atomic Chess just happened. So now that we've done all that, the next thing we're going to do is the programming. Episode 3 of ChessWhiz Arcade, which is the programming show. So sit tight for that. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just jump right over to that. If you're watching live, you can keep watching because I have something to keep your mind entertained, and I'll put a link to the entertainment in the YouTube description so you can jump over there as well. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.